Hey everybody, this is AYG's Alpha Team, here with another video for the Division. This is going to be the weekly reset video for all the Dark Zone vendors for September 8th, 2017. I almost said 15, I don't know why. Starting right here at the post office. Now we're going to go over all the vendors that sell Dark Zone items, or all the vendors that accept Dark Zone credits. So right here in the post office, all the checkpoints, and then all the safe rooms within the Dark Zone. If you're not familiar with the channel, we do a separate video for all the open world vendors, and we also do a third video for the best items of the week between the open world vendors and the Dark Zone vendors. So stay tuned for that. That'll be out either tonight or tomorrow morning. But a little talk about 1.8. I don't know if you guys saw the state of the game yesterday, but they went over a little bit more. They went into detail a little bit more about the 1.8 changes, and there's some pretty significant ones. And for the Dark Zone, there's a few too. So one of the ones is they're going to take away friendly fire. So you'll be able to run in the Dark Zone and not accidentally shoot someone, or like have a rogue you're shooting at have his teammate walk in front of you and then make you go rogue. That won't be happening anymore. So that's kind of cool, but it's kind of different. It's going to be way different. It's going to be a way different Dark Zone if there's not going to be any friendly fire. Just my opinion. I'm not even a huge fan of the Dark Zone, but when I do go in there, you know, it is pretty fun. Other things is they went in a little bit more detail about the skirmish, the 4v4 setup. They actually had some video of it too. And they're going to raise the cap for the last stand level. They're going to raise that cap to 99, as well as the new skirmish level cap is going to be 99. And then after that level 99, you'll be able to acquire caches that have classified gear sets in them. So that'll be kind of cool. And so yeah, it'll give you more of a reason to grind some PvP. Now on the game side of things, they had a couple of significant things they talked about. One of which was they're changing the gear score numbers. So the new gear score high is going to be 286, but that's not exactly how it works. So your gear score has a rank of 256 max right now, but what they're changing is the value of that number. So the armor won't be any better than what yours is right now. It'll just have a higher number, and that's going to be based on how well or how good of a roll you have on your particular items. So let's say you have a backpack, and the backpack has max armor, which is 1334 for a backpack, and it's got really high. It's got 1401 firearms, and then the health is rolled max, and then the ammo capacity is rolled max. Then that particular item would have a gear score of 286. That's going to be the new high for the gear score. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's different than the 256 gear score. All the 256 gear score means is that you have that same level of gear, it just has worse rolls on it. It'll just have like less armor, less firearms, less health. So it's just more of a way for you to identify what is going to be better gear whenever you're buying stuff or you pick it up. So if you pick up a piece of gear and it's like, you know, 282, you can say, oh, well, that must have good rolls. I can hang on to that. If you pick up something closer to 256, you can be like, okay, well, this isn't a very good piece. I can get rid of it. And then having said that, they also mentioned that they're going to have something called an optimization station. That's just the term they used for fun for the state of the game. But what it boils down to is you'll be able to re-roll all the stats on your gear. Armor, major attributes, minor attributes, firearm stamina, and electronics. All of those will be rollable on the same piece. So you'll be able to literally max out your gear as much as you can. Now, they did mention that the currency you're going to be using is going to be Division Tech. So it gives you more of a reason to acquire Division Tech. And then you can actually get Division Tech from the Dark Zone, but also with the new Resistance expansion to the PvE, they're going to have places in there to get Division Tech as well. So a lot of major changes, I think, like the whole gear score thing and being able to optimize your gear. Those are some pretty significant things. So if you guys want me to go into more detail about those, like give you a like more comprehensive breakdown, just let me know in the comments and I'll make a separate video for it, so you guys can check it out and get a little bit better idea of what's actually going to happen. And if I make that video, you know, I'm probably just going to make that video. So, but let me know. Either way, let me know in the comments if you guys want to see it or if you kind of already get it. But They broke it down kind of vaguely. You know, they only gave us the little info that they had, or that they were willing or obligated to say. So that was that's all we got from them. So just like your gear scores are going to change, but your gear scores are going to be based on the value of your actual gear, is what they really were saying. But that and the Dark Zone changes, it's going to be pretty big. They didn't give us any numbers as far as like when the next global event or when the 1.8 is actually coming out, but they did say that they were working on it, and they also said that they didn't fix the RPM glitch, so that is still out there. And there was no specific time for that fix either. So we'll have to stay tuned for that. But here we are. That's really all I had to say about the 1.8 stuff. So here we are in Dark Zone. Area 3, DZ3. Not too much here. Let's go ahead and go to DZ2 Safe Room. Always last but never least. Okay, tech backpack. Pads, holster is not good, and gloves are okay. So that's going to do it, guys. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more from RDGaming.com. Also, shoot us a comment if you have any questions, you want to give us any feedback, or like I said, if you want me to do a separate video for the 1.8 stuff. Until then, go ahead, game on.
This is the shit you... Game on! Yeah, game on!